Hey guys. I was live. I didn't even know I was live. Man, I tell you. I was live and I didn't even know I was live. Anyways, just wanted to say happy Martin Luther King's Day. Um, I jumped on today because I felt that doesn't matter whether I have a I did a Facebook Live on Instagram, and I had not done one in a while. So, but I realized that I have a lot of my business entrepreneur people in my Instagram, and a lot of my more like personal relationships here on Facebook. So, great thing for Facebook, right? Facebook Live, make sure that you can connect with people. Sometimes we just want to do life on our own, and I'm like, why you gotta do life on your own when you have so many amazing people on Facebook? You have so many amazing people all around you. Um, why do I want to jump in here and say Accountability Monday? I think accountability is one of the words that most people don't like. We don't like the word accountability because it either tells us that we're doing something wrong or we need to do something right. Right? So, I don't want, I'm not going to jump on here too long, but I'm going to actually jump on here and see this. Make sure that I'm on my page. Yes, yay, I am. All right. Make sure to turn off here. So that way, just in case somebody says something. Thank you guys for joining. I know I don't, nor do I care to have a lot of traction of 1,000 people watching me because I'm amazing. It's not about that. I really don't care. I feel that when I was able to actually understand that I needed accountability, my life started to shift, change, develop. Because sometimes as men, I'm speaking as a guy, we think we know it all. We don't think that we need anybody telling us what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and let us know that we're doing something right or we're doing something wrong. Right? And that's most people. Most people are like that. So, I believe that now it's coming to a point where less people want accountability, and then but the problem with that is that at the same time, if you look at the other side of it, there's a lot more people being frustrated with life, where they're at in life, but they want things to change, but they don't want to change. Like, if you want to be a great entrepreneur, you have to find people that will hold you accountable and to help you get there. If you want to be a great boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or business owner or whatever it is that your calling is, not everybody was created to become an entrepreneur. I completely understand that today. Like, I see so many people joining businesses and they leave it within 6 months because they don't know what it takes to be an entrepreneur. It's a lot of shifting, especially when you've never been one. A lot of work, a lot of things that need to be broken, mended, fixed, built. But one of the biggest things that for Mondays, I always call it Accountability Mondays, is that we don't want to be held accountable. So we go through business trying to figure it out on our own. Hey tita, hola tita. So we're trying to figure things, and we're trying to figure life on our own when there's so many people that already been there. Again, don't matter. I'm not talking about entrepreneurship. I'm talking about life, period. Like, we want God, for those of us that are spiritual, and for those of you who are not, that's fine. We want God to do for us, but we don't want God to hold us accountable. We want our wives to do things for us, but we don't want to be held accountable. We want the church to give to us, but we don't want the church to become accountable to us. My life changed and shifted when I went to look for those people who would hold me accountable in every area of my life. My physical, I'm in a great shape today. At my age, I feel amazing. I've been doing, vegan, and I just feel like so different. So again, some things that we don't understand in certain areas of our life, and we want to figure it out on our own. Like, you depend on the doctors to help you, to fix you. But guys, we cannot just depend on the doctors to fix you, because they're not going to fix you. They're running a business. We want a business owner, as an entrepreneur, we want to figure it all out on our own, which you can, but it will take you 10 times longer to figure it out on your own than to have somebody coach you through it. But the problem is, we don't get coaching because we don't want to be held accountable. We don't want them to tell me what to do or what not to do. When I did my business and my business started shifting, it was because I joined a program. Shout out to Alex. He showed me that I was not a CEO. I remember like it was yesterday, in case in case he watches this, but he told me, he says, "What do you know how to do?" So I told him, I said, "Well, I can do Facebook ads, I can do Google ads, I can do landing pages, I can do email marketing campaigns, I can do SMS campaigns, I can do all these different things." And he said, "Okay, I get it. So you're not a CEO, you are a freelancer." And I was like, "Why are you talking to me like that? Ouch, that hurt. What do you mean by that? A business owner knows how to do all these things." I really said that. I said, "What do you mean by that? I have to learn how to do all these things. If you don't know how to do all these things, how can you be an entrepreneur?" He goes, "CEOs don't do all the work. CEOs outsource a lot of this work. They have human resources, they have this department, they have this department, they have this department." I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't have all that money right now to." He goes, "Right. So when you're doing it all on your own," he said, the biggest thing that you have to have is create systems in your business." And I'm like, "Okay, what the heck are you talking about?" But when I did that, when I started creating those systems in my business started shifting. I started doing more production because I was talking to more people, because I didn't have to do all the work, or I didn't have to do all these things with everybody. I don't know if that's you, but that was a wake-up call for me. I think that we, as the human race, we don't like to be held accountable. And that's our biggest failure, is because accountability can be such a powerful tool for us, all of us. We don't want to be coachable. We don't want people to tell us what to do. I got this. You ain't nobody to tell me what I gotta do when I gotta do. You ain't gotta tell me what I gotta eat and I can't eat. You ain't gonna tell me what time I gotta get up. You ain't gotta tell me that I gotta go to church and not go to church. Those are all things that many of us we don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. And I know that there's somebody out there that is just like that, and I was like that. Don't tell me what to do. I know what I gotta do when I don't have to do. Today, I can be honest with you that I have a business coach, I have a spiritual coach, I have a wellness coach, I have a leadership coach, and most of us don't have that. So how can you be great if you don't have those people around you showing you how to get there? As an entrepreneur, we know, as a business owner, let's not even talk about entrepreneurship. As a father or husband, you have to know how your life, or how your life works throughout the day. And I believe even in the personal life, you have to have systems in place, right? Like, what time you get up, what time you do this, what time you do that. I'm not saying being a robot, but if you don't have nothing to look forward to, and understand that this is it helps you analyze and become very accountable to what you're gonna do next. Like right now, I'm like, I want to start doing Facebook Lives, maybe Monday accountability, maybe do it one more time, and maybe in Wednesday or Friday, maybe Monday and Fridays, who knows. But it has to start with action. Like, well, what if some people don't like when nobody jumps on it? I don't care if nobody jumps in. I'm actually training myself right now to be a better coach to people, better mentor to whoever I can mentor, better to give value to people versus trying to take all the time. I think most of us, we join a business because we want to win, but not because we want to give. We join a business and we create a business because we want to be successful, but not because we want to serve. So if it's true, I read a great little book that's called the Bible, and it says it's better to give than to receive. It's better to give than to receive. If that's the case, so why do we always just want to receive? Because we don't want to give, we don't want to give, we don't want to give. And that's accountability to me, was because I was not the kind of person that I wanted to give nobody to nobody. I wanted to win. I wanted to be successful. But I didn't want to pay the price. I didn't want to give. Why am I going to give you? I want you to make me successful. I'm the one paying. But even if I wanted to be successful, I had to pay a coach to show me how to be successful. So it's still given. We still have to pay the price for anything we want in life. Not just about business, but even in your personal life. When I started giving back to my church, serving my church, being there and doing everything it takes to be a servant instead of a taker. So if you're not serving, then what are you doing? Then you're on the other side, right? You being served, right? But my great little book talks about Jesus didn't come to be served, but to serve. He served all of us. He served us so much that he went to the cross. And again, I don't want to get spiritual here, but I think it's true. I mean, you have to analyze what's true in life and what's not. What will make a successful man and what will make you a successful woman? Well, if you're not where you want to be today, what things need to change? Let's just say it's in your you're very stressed out, you're depressed, you can't get up, you feel sick all the time, you're going to the doctor all the time. So maybe your nutrition needs to change. Well, how do you change your nutrition if you don't know how to eat? By finding a wellness coach. Right? I mean, that's the way I think about it. So what if you wanted to become an entrepreneur? Who would you need to find? Well, a business coach, and a lot of times in MLM it's called your upline, and business is called a coaching or your business partner, whoever it is. Those are all the things that we need to be very aware of if we want to really grow in 2020. Accountability Monday, it was that, guys. I just want to leave you with that. We have to be okay with being held accountable. A great coach, mentor, friend of mine says this all the time, and I'm going to rephrase it. He says, we don't get in life what we want. We get in life what we deserve. Deserve. And that word has the word serve in deserve, right? So we don't get in life what we want. You don't get in life what you want. You get what you deserve. And we all want to deserve more. I want more. I want more. Well, do you deserve it? Yes, I do. Really? And this was a check me. Well, what are you doing for all the entrepreneurs? What are you doing for the businesses? What are you doing for your church? What are you doing for your life? What are you doing for the person you care about? What are you doing? What are you doing to deserve that? To deserve that success, to deserve that woman, to deserve that whatever it is that you want in 2020. What are we doing to deserve that? And I think that it's kind of like, how can you deserve something that you do not even serve that you really deserve it? How can you want something so bad that you don't really deserve it? We all want the perfect marriage. We all want the perfect church. We all want the perfect body. We all want the perfect life. We all want to be healthy. But there's a price to pay. And I think that's why I wanted to come on here. And I think I need to spend more time. Kind of like what all the things that I've learned in life is I want to be able to give back to my community, to my people, to myself, to everything else. So I have so many entrepreneurs today. I see them fail. And you know what's one of the biggest reasons why? They don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to get a coach because they would rather figure it out. They'd rather go on YouTube and try to figure it out than for somebody to tell them, this is what you're doing right, this is what you're doing wrong, this is what you need to do. You mean I gotta get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, I gotta do personal development, and I gotta grow, and I gotta learn, and I gotta do, and I gotta continue growth. Yeah, that's what it takes. And they don't want to hear that. They want to hear the good parts. You want to make $100,000 in a week, and this and that. That's boom, like that doesn't work like that. And most people have that idea and that concept. How do I become successful overnight? You don't. You hustle, you get up, you work on the mind. Everything starts with a thought. Everything. Whether you want to damn somebody or whether you want to bless somebody, it starts with a thought. It's how you got up that morning. And then you're like, okay, what's happening? Well, guess what? You don't want to know how you're going to act throughout the day? It's the stuff you've been putting in your mind the whole weekend. So when you do that and you start putting those great things and thoughts and concepts and serving your community, your church, other people, other entrepreneurs, giving value to people, when you start doing that, you start getting out of life what you deserve. We don't get in life what you want. We get what we deserve. So deserve, please understand that if you're not serving other people, and I'm not talking about going to church and go serving. I'm talking about in your community. I'm talking about in business. Most people that are successful in business, they serve a lot. They serve other people. They give free trainings. They give free information. They give. And boom, life just gives you back tenfold. Because we get in life what we deserve. I learned that. I practice it every day. I hope you start doing that too. That in 2020, you need to be held accountable if you want to grow, if you want to develop. You know, I've talked to several different entrepreneurs, and all they want is they want to recruit me. They want me to join your team. They want me to do. And I ask them one question. What have you given me of value? I didn't know I was supposed to give you something of value. People do business with people they like and trust. Become trustable. Become likable. Become that person that people want to join you in your business, in your vision. And it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time for us to become those kind of people, those kind of men, those kind of women that are I was listening to something earlier today because I'm always doing personal development. I was talking about the law of attraction. Your law of attraction comes from here, from the energy that you give out here. What energy you're giving out is the energy you're putting in. So if we're putting all this stuff in here, it's coming back out. And that's why what we care about, if you just join a business, I see it with a lot of realtors. All they care about is selling a house. Well, why aren't you teaching people how to buy a home? Why aren't you giving people value? Why aren't you following up with people from a year ago? Because we have no systems in place to do that. So what we all cared about wasn't the people. All we cared about making that commission. And I see that a lot in MLM. I see that in real estate. I see that a lot in my business. And I had to stop and look at myself and say, if I don't get in business what I want, I get what I deserve. So whatever I give out is what I'm going to get back. So that's why I have a Facebook group that I do a lot of training, a lot of coaching, a lot of stuff. I do a lot of free trainings, and I do a lot of people. They come into my office, and I sit with them 30, 45 minutes to help them in their business, because not so they can buy from me, but because it's part of my vision to be able to serve them, so that way I can deserve better. Life will take care of me if I give enough, if I serve enough, if I'm held accountable. So to be held accountable, if you want to take your business to the next level in 2020, guys, I can tell you one thing: find you a business coach, find you a leadership coach, find you a mentor, find you a spiritual coach, and find you a wellness coach, because you are what you eat. So the better you feel, the better the energy, the more attraction you get. That makes so much sense to me. And I was like, wow. You know, those wow moments. I had quite a few of those in my in years. You know, some of you guys know me. I was in the club scene so many years, just partying my life away. And to be where I'm at today, I am so grateful for what. I don't think it's been just me. I think it was just God that had to really do some work in here and in here, so that today I can speak out different things, because my mouth was really, no, I look back and I'm like, wow, I can't believe I used to speak like that. I can't believe I used to do those things. So thank you for being here, guys. I appreciate it. You know, even if it's one person that I can help, I'm not here to be Mr. Somebody said this the other day and I was laughing. Mr. Facebooker. I don't care to get the glory. I don't. I do it just to serve people. I always want to see where people are at. What can I say to help that one person that's hurting, that is struggling with their business, that struggling with their systems in place, or their life. I want to serve somebody. So anything I can ever do, please feel free. Let me know anything I can do. I appreciate everybody in my Facebook throughout all my journey in years of being such a party animal, a mess. Into I'm not where I'm definitely not perfect. Definitely not where I want to be. But every day I make it a point to be just a little bit better. And by that is getting people to hold me accountable. So happy MLK Day. I know I was going to go downtown, but I have a client meeting and had to work, but that's okay. I'm here at the house right now, and just thank you. Have an amazing day. You guys have a great rest of your week. Anything I can ever do to serve you, let me know. All right? See y'all. I was gonna show you my phone stand, but you're gonna laugh. It's a pink one. I found it. I didn't bring mine from the office, and I had a pink one. But don't tell nobody, okay? Don't tell nobody on Facebook. Love you guys. Thank you so much.